Hi everyone, I'm Mrs. Kim and welcome to Mrs. Kim's Building Blocks. How are you today? Well, I am so happy that you're here. Please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can make more videos, and let's get started. Every day at Mrs. Kim's Building Blocks, I always check my mailbox because I'm hoping to hear from you. Please share with me your stories and your questions, and I'll get back to you personally as soon as I can. Now let's see who wrote to Mrs. Kim today. Ooh, I have a postcard from Silas, and Silas told me that he and his friends are learning a lot from the videos, and in fact, they're learning a lot of sign language for their ABCs. So good job, Silas, and I just want to say a big hello to Malachi, to Luke, to James, JJ, and Clay, who are watching these videos together. Now, I also have another postcard from Emma. Hi, Emma, how are you? And lastly, I have a letter here from Jacob. And his mom told me that he is being a very good big brother to all the younger kids. And so, Jacob, I wanted to tell you how proud I am of you for being such a big brother to all the younger ones. Now, this week, we are going to learn a new song, and it's called Each of Us is a Flower. Now, every time that you hear the word flower, this is the motion that we're going to do. It's like we're picking a flower and we're bringing it up to our noses so that we can smell it. So this is what we'll do when we have the word flower. Flower. Now the next thing that you'll do is when you hear the words growing in life's garden, you'll take that flower and you'll make it grow right through your hands, just like this, like it's blooming. Now, when we hear the word sun in this song, this is what you'll do. You'll use your two hands and you'll bring it all the way around and make a big sun. That will be what you'll do when you hear the word sun in the song. And then when you hear the word moon, you'll bring it right up here and look like there's a little bit of a moon right next to your eyes. So that's what you'll do for moon. Now for wind, when you hear the word wind in the song, you'll take your two hands and you'll just move them just like this, like in a nice little wave, like the wind is moving. So make sure that you do that. And then the last word that I want you to remember for this song is rain. Rain. And when you hear the word rain in the song, you'll pretend that your fingertips are just like little raindrops falling down, just like the rain does. Okay? So let's sing the song together. Each of us is a flower, growing in life's garden. Each of us is a flower. We need the sun and rain. Each of us is a flower, growing in life's garden. Each of us is a flower. We need the sun and rain. Sun, shine your warmth on me. Moon, cool me with your night. Wind, bring the gentle rain. Earth, take my roots down deep. Oh, each of us is a flower, growing in life's garden. Each of us is a flower. We need the sun and rain. That was a nice song, and we'll be singing that song all throughout this week. Now for the last week and also this week, we've been learning about shapes. We learned about circles, we learned about ovals, we learned about lines, and we learned also about triangles. Now today, we are going to learn about squares, and I want to read a book to you about squares. So here it is. It's a lovely book. Look at that. This is my book called Squares. Would you like to read this book with me? Let's read it together. It says, what can 3 small squares be? See how you see 1, 2, 3, 3 squares? Let's see what they'll be. it says that it can be a bus or a train. Let's see what else they can make. Oh, it can also make a pot or a book. And then, let's see what else the squares can make. They can also make, oh, look at that, a door or a block. Let's see what else a square can make. Oh, the squares can also make 2 candles or 2 pencils. Wow, look at that. And then let's see. Oh, they can also make an ice cube or a piece of chocolate. Very nice. And let's see what lastly they can make. It says they can make a window or a present. Oh, I really like this book about squares. Now, I wanted to tell you about squares today. We always need 4 lines to make a square. But you know what? Each of the lines must always be the same. One side can't be longer or shorter than another side. They can't be different or they can't make a square. So to make a square, you need 4 lines that are the same length. A square has 4 lines or 4 sides. A square has 4 corners or 4 angles. And remember, each of these sides must always be the same. You know what? I want to teach you a very simple song to remember squares. Let me sing it for you. This is a square, a useful square. It has 4 sides, they're all the same. It has 4 corners, 4 pointed corners. This is a square, that is its name. This is a square, a useful square. It has 4 sides, they're all the same. It has 4 corners, 4 pointed corners. This is a square, that is its name. Wow. You know what? I want to make sure that you remember all the shapes that we have learned. So I will sing a song and also show you a shape, and then I want you to answer me what that shape is when you hear me pull up my ear like this, okay? I think we can do that together. Do you know what shape this is? What shape this is? What shape this is? Do you know what shape this is? I'm holding up a square. Very good. Let's sing it again. Do you know what shape this is? What shape this is? What shape this is? Do you know what shape this is? I'm holding up a circle. Very good. Let's do it again. Do you know what shape this is? What shape this is? What shape this is? Do you know what shape this is? I'm holding up a triangle. Did you say triangle? Very good. We saw a square, we saw a circle, and we saw a triangle. Very nice. You've been learning the shapes so well. We've also been learning our numbers from 1 to 10. Can you count with me from 1 to 10? You can? Oh, great. Let's count all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Now today we will be looking at the number 1. So we have the word number 1 here also, and that's spelled O-N-E, and we also have the number 1 right here. Now, I want to sing a song for you for the number 1. Listen very carefully, okay? Let's sing. You are number 1. You are so much fun. O-N-E spells 1. You are number 1. 1 earth, 1 tree, 1 you, 1 me. You are number 1. You are so much fun. O-N-E spells 1. You are number 1. 1 bird, 1 frog, 1 cat, 1 dog. You are number 1. You are so much fun. O-N-E spells 1. You are number 1. 1 bus, 1 train, 1 car, 1 plane. You are number 1. You are so much fun. O-N-E spells 1. You are number 1. Oh, that was a nice song to help us remember the number 1. Now, guess what? I have a very special surprise for you. And I have a basket here. Do you see that? And it's a basket of fruit. Now, I only have 1 each of the fruits that are in here. And I want to show you them. I have 1 tomato. I have 1 orange. I have 1 banana. And I have 1 lime. And lastly, I have 1 bunch of grapes. I only have 1 of each of them. I have 1 tomato, 1 orange, 1 banana, 1 lime, and I have 1 bunch of grapes. Wow, that was a great way to count 1 thing. You know what? Would you do me a favor and sing the alphabet song with me? Let's sing it together. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Wow, you remembered all of the song and you have such a nice voice. I love singing with you. Today, we will learn the letter U. You can write every letter, remember, in 2 ways. The uppercase or the big U, or the lowercase or the small u. Let's write them up here together. Let me get my pen. And to do this, let's have our pen and we're going to start right at the top. Okay? Alrighty. We're going to start at the top. We're going to go down, and then right when you're almost to the bottom, but not quite at the bottom, you're going to start turning, and going right back up all the way to the top. And that is the uppercase or the big U. Now this time, I'm not going to erase it because you know what? The lowercase or the small u looks very similar to the uppercase or the big U. They're just different in how tall they are on the piece of paper. So let me show that to you, okay? Alrighty. So this time, let's start about the middle, right about here, and then we'll make something that looks kind of like this, but it's a little bit smaller, okay? Alrighty. So let's start right about the middle. we'll go down, and right before you get to the bottom, start turning, and then go right back up and go finish up near to where you started. Do you see that? And that is the lowercase or the small u. Very good. Were you able to write that with your pencil and your paper too? Well, I hope so. Now today we are going to read a word that begins with the letter U. But let's first erase our board so that we can do that. So the word that we're going to spell and read today is the word up. Not down, but the word up. So let me spell that for you today. U, P. That spells up. Now let's sound it out together. Now we know our letter sounds. The letter sound for U is Can you do that with me? Very good. Now the letter sound for P is P. Very good. So we have and P. Let's put that together so that we can read this word. It's P. Let's bring that together. Up. And then we can read it. Up. Very good. That's a short word and it's a fun word. It's up, not down, but it's up. Very good. Now I have a can of alphabet soup for the letter U. Oh my, I wonder what's inside this time. Let's see. Wow, we have a lot of interesting things for the letter U. Now what always has to go in is our uppercase or the big U. Come on, U, let's go inside. And then we also have the lowercase or the small u. So he's going to go inside too. Oh my, we have something very exciting today. Do you know what this is? This is a unicorn, and unicorn begins with the letter U. Oh wow, that's a beautiful unicorn. Now we have, what's this? That's right, it's an umbrella. An umbrella starts with the letter U. Now, this is utensils. Utensils are all the tools that we use so that we can cook in our kitchen. Utensils. And utensils begins with the letter U. Let's see now. Oh, wow. This is a uniform. Now, this is a uniform that was worn by a soldier. But we have many different types of uniforms. Do you know of some? Let's see. There's a police uniform. There's also the uniform that firefighters use. But the word uniform all begins with the letter U. Wow. The last thing that we have here is very exciting. Now this is a unicycle. A unicycle is something special that you ride on. Now we have tricycles, we also have bicycles, and we have unicycles. Do you know what the difference is? Tricycles have 3 wheels. Bicycles have 2 wheels. And then as you can see here, unicycles, they only have 1 wheel. So when you hear that part that says uni, just like unicycle, you'll know that it's talking about something that has only one thing. So that's a unicycle. It has 1 wheel. Wow, that was neat. That was a wonderful can of alphabet soup for the letter U. Now, I want to teach you the sign language for the letter U, and this is one of the best letters that we can do in sign language. Now, if you can see my hand right here, all you have to do is bend over your thumb, bend over your fourth finger and your fifth finger, and just point up these two fingers, the second one and the third one, and that is the letter U. I think you can do that. Can you show me your letter U in sign language? Oh, very good. Now I can teach you a short song for the letter U. Now the word that you need to sing for the letter U is upside. Upside. Okay, so I'll sing it first for you and then you can sing along with me. U for upside, Let me sing it one more time for you. U for upside, Now sing along with Mrs. Kim. U for upside, Very good. You know what? I think we can sing the entire song all the way from A, all the way now to U. Wow, we've done really, really well. So let's sing the song all together. Can you get your A ready for me? Oh, thank you. That's a wonderful A in sign language. Let's sing it together. A for apple, A. B for bounce, B. C for cut, C. D for dig, D. E for elbow, E. F for fan, F. G for gallop, G. H for hop, I for itch, J for jump, J. K for kick, K. L for love, love. M for munch, N for knot, O for opera, P for push, Q for quiet, qua. R for run, S for so, T for talk, ta. U for upside, Wow, we did all of that all together. I am so proud of you. That was really great. You know what? I had such a good time with you. And I want to tell you how proud I am of you. You know what? I can tell that you are so special, so sweet, and so smart. Before we end today, I want to read from our special book of My ABC of God Loves Me. My ABC of God Loves Me. Now today we are all the way at the letter U. Now U is for understanding. Understanding. So let's see what it says. God is understanding. He is kind and fair. He helps those in need, and we are safe in His care. I hope that you can remember that. Thank you so much for coming today, and I hope to see you tomorrow at Mrs. Kim's Building Blocks. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'll miss you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.